Hello, fire signs. This is Truth, and I'm here with your October 2025 forecast. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Timestamps are in the comments for when your zodiac sign starts. This reading is for Sagittarius, which will be first, Aries, and then Leo. So that's the order. Let's go ahead and begin with Sagittarius. I was eyeing these cards, and I just had to get started immediately. I think that this is wonderful for Sagittarius placements. We have daughter value and we have roles. So this is a general reading. I won't be talking about love here. It's plainly stated here. Financial relief is here. Money with the beautiful depiction in the daughter value card. Being content and loving care even coming in, such as help from others, money coming in. This is you guys' vision. Or it will be easier to believe in and imagine with your third eye because of where you are with your paychecks or your life. But for some of you, you don't have a paycheck, or you don't have employment, or you don't like the figures on your paycheck. You don't like the figures in your bank account. But with the depiction of the daughter value card, Spirit is saying throughout the month of October, you need to imagine this depiction right here. That's what I'm getting. So, let's go ahead and move this to the side. I should use these here as well. So we're going to pull the tea leaves for my Sagittarians. See, look at that. Stuck to the box like mystery. Sometimes, you know, depending on what you do or depending on life and how it's lifing, you don't know where or when money is going to come in, depending on where you are right now. Also, this card, daughter value, rose, mystery, it can sometimes, moving forward, into a spiritual aspect. You know, more value is placed on things. Either, I think that I'm getting your health. More value is being placed on your health, mysteriously, you know, and you're like, I don't know where the money's going to come from, but I'm not feeling well, which is a common problem, right? When you're not feeling well, when it comes to any aspect of your health, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, just not feeling the vibes. I'm not going into work, or I'm not going somewhere. Let's say you're not going to spend money. Let's say it's not something that's keeping you absent from work or from finding a job, and you don't know where the money is coming from. But still, there's a twist here because I see it coming in. Let's say you just choose not to spend your money somewhere, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get the product, but I just don't want to go, which is a common Sagittarius trait, because you guys, your gut instincts are very genuine, is what I'm getting. And it really can sit you down or plant you down if you're not supposed to go somewhere. It's very it's very mystical. It's very mystical, and it keeps you safe, okay? And I keep on focusing in your readings on places that I don't see you going to anymore because you don't think they're very safe. And it's the places that you love to conveniently go to, Sagittarius. And I talked about this in a reading titled Known as a Baddie or a Bad Boy at the Gas Station and Online. That is the name of the video, and I believe I did it in like August. And yeah, you need to check it out. You guys just did it two months ago, right? And just to be aware of your surroundings is what I'm getting here, okay? So your health and your surroundings is going to be very important, Sagittarius, throughout the month of October. Okay, so I'm just turning some cards around for you guys, and I'm finished here so we can continue to read. Now, I would like to get a tea leaf as well, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so my third eye went to this side, so I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. Okay. Oh, we got new home, new attitude. A lot of you guys, it's a mystery how you're going to get this new home. A lot of you guys would like to get a new home. Okay, let's go ahead and keep on going here for daughter value and rose. Yeah, you're thinking about your surroundings and your safety as well, especially if you're house hunting. Okay. Yeah, you guys are thinking about that in October. Let's get you some good news here. So we have breakup. Let me go ahead and move each card. Next up, we have breakup. Walking away, separation, end. It's going to be a guaranteed success with that, if that's good news, because you could be putting value on your name and you want to walk away from where you are living when it comes to your lease or a living situation, or maybe even a relationship, whether it's romantic or familial. It seems like you want to walk away, separate, or end, or you know it's coming up. Maybe it's out of your control. It could be some letter, demand letter. Okay. But you got guaranteed success when it comes to this walking away with the star card. This is wonderful. Okay. So it's not going to be abrasive. That's good. What else do we have here? So we got talent, you guys. You guys were born with this peacock energy. Look at you. Libra got this card. Okay. Peacocks and talent. That's so Sagittarius, you guys always have this talent that you're born with. Every Sagittarius I know has a talent, a natural born talent. Really good at something that they're doing. Communication, arts, whatever. They with you guys being my opposite sign, I've met a lot of Sagittarius, like from the time of conception till now. Like, they're always in my life. So I love Sagittarius, right? Born with features and personality. Oh, you got the features and the personality. So you're definitely the peacock. So know that. And this is what is in your, mental sector. This is what spirit feels like you should be thinking of, how you should be thinking of yourself. You're adding value to yourself. And that's rose energy when you are born with great features. So you guys are attractive. And you better know it. We got cool down here. Okay. Calm, pause, solidification. Because the most difficult part of a situation is over. Wow. So it's like there's been ups and downs. There's been times where you wanted to walk away or break up or get a new job, but things got better. Things got better. And you didn't have to walk away, break up, or get a new job. You didn't have to rethink your talents and do something else because things got better. It's giving me like this rocky road. But you go through this rocky road and you see what you really, need to add more value to when it comes to your decisions. And yes, things have cooled down. So you're like, well, I don't know where I stand. Where I'm at could get better, and I may not have to do anything new. Okay, I'm getting that. And there's also been lots of great blessings that have come into you, Sagittarius, where you've always gotten financial relief. You've always gotten financial relief. So I see that anything that you like, you're going to get throughout October. Okay? This is the most significant message from Spirit. The 5th card. This is wonderful. This is like a little bonus. Anything that Sagittarius likes to taste, eat, consume, they'll get it. They'll get it. With loving care, financial relief, and anything that helps you be content. Or you guys will add value to, like I said, your health. And you guys will be kicking addictions that you're addicted to. And food can be an addiction. Definitely everything else, drugs and alcohol. But I got food as well, because I see someone's double chin going away. I see someone's health. I see someone getting skinny out there. And I mean, really around the neck area. Okay, is what I'm getting here. But yeah, you'll be receiving gifts. I mean, so, a lot of my Sagittariuses are rock and roll. And they're going to get what they want. All right. It's a big focus here on health and also like where you go to get these things. Okay. It's something here about safety. and control. So you want to show that you can control yourself. You want to show these places that you can control yourself. You think you see me show up here all the time, says Sagittarius, but I can actually control myself. Thank you, is what this is saying. And yeah. Also, it's talking about how you may not feel safe anymore when it comes to going to certain places to get your favorite things or things that keep you cool. See, what if October gave us things just getting better and we wouldn't have to cool down so much with overworking, overeating, oversleeping, or any kind of drugs and addiction? What if I just make it better for Sagittarius? Is what October's trying to do. So what else do we have here? We have silence. Keep silent, coercion, and hints. So this is you valuing more your information, your personal business, anything having to do with your children. Or you may be saying, look, I'm too silent when it comes to my kids. Let me show them off. Here is news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I keep too silent about my blessings. I should start valuing them by actually talking about some of them. You may go back and forth with when you just feel like you need to add value to things yourself, through communicating about it. Also, I see you speaking life into your children. Okay. You're their stork, but you're their mother, you're their father. The stork is representative of, you being a parent. And I see you speaking value into your kids. And I just love that. Okay. Some of them could have their own creative content. Okay. Or talent. And you're like, look, I'm going to tell the world about you. So I see you doing that in October as well. Some of you guys are trying to figure out something here about managing your kids' talent or something. If they're little peacocks, I see you guys focusing on your kids. I see you guys focusing on their gifts or what you're going to buy them. You could be obsessed with making sure your kids find their talent, their gifts, or they could be obsessed, or this could be a highlight of the month. Everybody's obsessed with this, with the children. Let's feed their gifts or talents if they have any. Let's give them what they want. Let's see how we can get it. Also, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of positive things around even yourself as an adult child. You may be silent when it comes to what you do as an adult child, when it comes to like your parents, friends, or peers. You let your kids speak for you as your success is what I got. Let's see what else we have here. Also, you guys are quiet because you have children. And yeah, this card says street. It's something here where it's a big focus on coercion, hints, and silence. This is like you having that intuition or that compass when you know the right time to leave, when to keep silent, when there's coercion that's happening around you and yours, and you get the hint when it's like just time to go. It's like I said, that gut instinct that you have. It's amazing. You guys can really be good managers. You guys really can manage. You guys are good managers this month. You hear me? Like, it's amazing. I don't know what managerial role you have. It could even be at home. It's like you can have good time management. It's just like you guys' management is amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on here though. We have broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. I'm getting a child is about to be released from the nest in some way. okay? Or you're being looked at as the adult child that needs to be released from the nest yourself as a person, like where you are right now. People could be looking at you as someone else's child, and your nest or what you're doing in your nest and your parents' nest, whether they're alive or not. People are wondering, what are you going to do with your parents' house? It's a big focus on your parents' house, Sagittarius. And they're wondering what, oh my goodness, is Sagittarius going to be thrown out? Is Sagittarius going to throw out their children? That's what I see here. And that's where the silence is here. Does Sagittarius or their child have an addiction? So there is a gossip. There's gossip. There's gossip. Okay. Now I'm understanding. Okay. Yeah. Well, look. Ascending. Like, so this is what breaks all the gossip. Some level up, promotion, or progress here. Okay. Let me see. Something with my cards. Okay. So this ascension is in your environment. This is what's coming. So when you ascend, it's like you can no longer be somewhere anymore. You can no longer live somewhere anymore. You can no longer be in a romantic relationship with someone anymore. When you ascend, things just naturally end. Okay? So that's the reason behind any kind of disappointment in some affair. That's the reason behind it, because of an ascension. So Sagittarius, it's due to your ascension that you have this gossip going around, or people are really interested in, your business, period, but also how you're doing in life and how your kids are doing, because they notice some kind of ascension, or you've been very quiet lately. You guys have ascended. I see you guys ascending. This is your advice throughout the whole month. There will be disappointment in some affair when it comes to sports, exhibition, or circulation. But this is your gut instinct being able to tell you, because you're like an ascended soul. You should put value on this. Look at this. How supportive you can be in roles to people, because you can really feel, and this is why you guys should be in management, because you can really sense true leveling up for real for a person. This is being able to have that intuitive ability to sense if something's going to be successful or not, and being correct every time, or when we should leave the house, or if this kid should play in sports or not. Will they make it? It's like an anchor, a news anchor, a forecaster, a broadcaster. These are talents that are in the family that are going to differ for each and every one of you. But the ones that I named, I'm even getting marketing. It's like naturally in the blood. Okay. Creative talent. But yeah, there has been some kind of ascension here when it comes to you or yours. While I feel other people around you are suffering in silence. Why didn't it happen for me? So there's going to be people down the street or along your street that want to cut ties with you because you're ascending or your child is ascending. You want your kid, or you are cutting ties with people that aren't ascended. I see you not talking to certain people on your street that don't have enough value to you. You are making yourself the rose energy by doing that. It's just certain people that you just won't talk to as you walk down the street. Certain people who you don't want your kids associated with or want to be associated with. I'm getting something here about association. We have a miracle in career, dreams coming true, getting what you want, and career here in October as well. This is wonderful. You are on the road to success as well when it comes to sunset. So there's a lost loved one, an elder, that makes it so that you're on the road to success. So again, there's a focus on things ending, why they had to end. And it's due to a lot of spiritual reason. Some people want to know why you're back or why you're here or something like that. Has something to do with an elder. Has something to do with children. Has something to do with you ascending. That's why you are living someplace, or you can't work certain places, or you change jobs. There was a change in you and your kids' lives. And I'm also getting like any kind of breakup, separations with relationships. It's because of an ascension or an elder as to why those relationships ended. If you always wondered why something happened the way it did. Also, like when you are this amazing, talented when it comes to career and talent, it's some people that just can't handle you, Sagittarius, in relationships then. Okay? Oops. Or even business. It's some people that just can't handle you when you're, I don't know, that talented and ascended. So it's some people that may try to devalue you or whatever. But I don't really see that here. I don't see a focus on that because the people that want to devalue you are obsessed with you. How ironic is that? You're on the road to success. Even when it comes to your like older years, I see a miracle here when it comes to career where you will be fine when it comes to even your older years, your retirement years. You're wondering what career you should work so that you can have stability in your life. You're looking for job security, growth in your current career. Maybe you guys are currently doing a supportive role to your children because they need to be cared for, and you probably get paid for being a supportive role to a child or to an elder. Also, I'm getting some kind of gift with life insurance, some kind of life insurance policy is here. Or just a career that just gives you the money, you know, the job security. You're on that road to finding that career. You're on that road to finding that career. If somebody wants to know why you are in this town or at this place, or what you're going to do with your parents' house, or what you're going to do when it comes to your current mate, where you're going to go or something like that. If anything happens to him or her, you could be thinking about this month for some reason. Maybe because someone has a addiction issue. So somebody could be worried about losing this person. Maybe that's the reason why you are where you are. You were plopped somewhere because someone needs help. with an addiction. But maybe your kids, they see your addiction and they wonder what's going to happen to them if anything happens to you. Thinking about that in October. So you guys, I don't know, could be thinking about stopping some kind of addiction, or a parent is thinking about stopping some kind of addiction. Okay. Whatever that may be. Yeah, somebody's an uninvited guest. Whether this is you or an adult child, or you're the adult child, or it's someone's family member, they, maybe you're married in a relationship, they have an addiction, they're staying with you in the month of October, but they have an addiction and they're staying. Okay, kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay. Surprise accident, big change, moment of decision. So somebody feels like an uninvited guest. Someone does. This could be you or someone else. Okay. Someone's going to move. Somebody wishes they still had their old home. Heartache over what someone no longer has. They don't want to feel like an uninvited guest. We got firm. Oh, someone lives with a firm woman. Oh, we got reconcile. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Somebody wants to repair, cure, or come to an understanding or concession. Maybe because someone has money or they need somewhere to stay. So I feel like maybe you'll start looking at relationships completely differently when it comes to why people really reconcile or wanted to, or just knowing, people who you think you're never gonna see again. It's the people who you think you'll never reconcile with. You end up having to reconcile with. Oh Lord, did I learn that when Saturn was in Sagittarius years ago? That is crazy. And it's so ironic. Yeah, that's what I basically see here. You guys are going to end up reconciling with the last person you think you reconcile with this month. Someone who you least likely think want to reconcile with you, going to reach out and try to. Also, the last people you think you'd ever repair things with. Here it is. Last person you ever think you cure things with can end up wanting to cure things. Understandings will mysteriously happen due to all this growth. That's what happens when somebody is experiencing a lack of financial relief, a lack of being content. You have to find out how to just reconcile differences then. Have to play supportive roles when you don't expect. All of this is going to be here. Also, other things you don't expect, like job security, okay, and growth coming from others. It's going to be surprising to you that you are really valued when it comes to things that people are going to say this month during repairings and curings of misunderstandings with you. Yeah. People plan on telling you how they really feel because they don't want to be outfoxed by you, Sagittarius, as to where you just end up moving. This is like divine, where you can't move. You're being put in a situation where you can't. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And it's like this force that's keeping everyone together. And I said nest earlier, wondering when you're going to leave the nest, when your kid's going to leave the nest. Look, if you have a certain kind of relationship with your, excuse me, my stomach's growling. If you have a certain kind of relationship that's strong with your family or your man or woman, nobody's leaving. It's what it looks like as well. And I don't know, there could be an uninvited guest too. Okay, an uninvited guest. Also, I'm getting something here about like a pregnancy. Yeah. So we got stork earlier, news of a pregnancy, and then that was my stomach. So it's like somebody. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's definitely a baby coming. Sixth sense, intuition, subconscious. I feel like you were added to the mix of something because you have this strong intuition, sixth sense, and subconscious, and it's very protective. It's very protective for your family. It really is. And you bring a lot of emotional security, you being around. You bring a lot of emotional security when it comes to whatever uninvited guest situation you have going on. You also bring a lot of love and a lot of importance to people, just you being around. You actually being around is a gift. It's actually a gift. And I see that it's some kind of caregiving role here, supportive role here when it comes to somebody who has an addiction. I feel like you guys are going to just be stepping into caregiving roles as well. Somebody is worried about losing you, period. So that's what I have, Sagittarius. Excuse me. That's what I have for October 2025 for you. Okay. Hello, Aries. This is Truth, and I'm here with your reading. Your October 2025 forecast. This is the general reading, so I won't be talking about love much. So, what I have here for you is the solar plexus chakra and anchor. My mind immediately went to family, and I don't know why, but it did. So anchor says, this is your finances, money. Anchor, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. Well, look at that. It's like a 180, having confidence that money blocks and being stuck will be turned into being financially sound very soon. That strong confidence with the solar plexus chakra focus. Amazing. Very Aryan. All right. Careers, water related, travel, and stable for now. Very nice, Aries. Very nice forecast. So you're being financially sound and stable for now. I feel like you're really happy where you are because the anchor talks about sticking in there when it comes to what you're doing. So if you at times had waning confidence throughout the past 6 months and up to now, you may have questioned whether or not you should really stay at the job you're at. You've been thinking back and forth what 2 things you could do when it comes to having a financially sound, stable career. And then we just had your full moon, October 6th, and I feel like you came to a decision of what you should stick with, okay? So I feel like you're just going to hang in there when it comes to how you're doing things. You're not gonna change anything up. You're gonna keep things the way that they need to go. You don't need to come up with any new business plans. If you're in business, you like your original business plans. They're tried and true. The 3 little things that you do when it comes to your business, getting yourself financially sound. You probably have 3 things that you would do to get yourself financially sound if you needed to. When it comes to something you could do on your own that you're self-made with, I believe you have some kind of self-made skill or career for yourself, okay? Where you could be in complete control of it, like an entrepreneur or a sole proprietor or a contractor. Okay, you like that because you can make money like that. So you got that. And then you also have thought about, some brick and mortar establishment that you could probably work at, where you can get money that day or that you can easily, work there, feel comfortable there. You always had that as well. So with this anchor card, I feel like you're going to stick with whatever you're doing now. Like whatever is paying you and giving you income, you feel like that's the top priority right now. The fact that you have income. Because when it comes to some ways of getting money, it's, you can get income, but it's not like financially sound. It's not, because at any time something could happen that could disturb your finances, or you may not be able to get there. Something like that. So I feel like what you love is handheld in your hand. It's something you can hold in your hand. And you're like, this is better, because even if I have no money, I can get started with this. And I can get money by the end of the night or the week. So that is what I'm channeling for you. And you like, I like that. I like that. I get to have income in my pocket anytime. So that brings me confidence that I can go anywhere or do anything with this card here is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what else. See, it's something, your phone, okay? We have message, communication records, call records, instant messaging. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. Maybe this is you. You have that confidence. You have the solar plexus chakra. This is an amazing, amazing energy, okay? But you have a voice. Let me tell you more about this card. What's this card, number 37? You got to know a little bit more, because you guys in the phone, that caught my attention. Because that's the world we live in today anyway, with our phone. Whether this is a platform or a third-party company. You are the one putting the word out. I can see an Aries putting the word out, talking about this way of life. Or you will receive advice from a friend and something works for you, okay? But I feel like you are the friend giving the advice to people's phones, and everybody's alerts go up and they see you on their phone giving them advice from a friend. Wow. So the beautiful Archangel Chamuel is holding a beautiful spear of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotion of desire and your personal energy. When this card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. So your solar plexus chakra is open to a perfect, healthy state, and you radiate bright and vibrant life force energy. Your affirmation is, I feel excitement for all that I do. Amen. Okay, so what we got here, Sagittarius, moving forward, is divine timing. Sometimes it's the wrong time, but we have here an increase. I don't know. Did I just call you Sagittarius? I didn't mean to. Aries. What we have here, Aries, is an increase in your material wealth or spiritual growth with divine timing. If you go through any challenges in October, it's because it's the wrong time to do something. There needs to be a wait. That's why the day is getting like that. That's why the day is like bad. Okay? Because you are about to do something and you have to be like sound first. Okay? Or not stuck on something. But sometimes you can benefit off that. You being stuck or you being angry can propel you to move forward through stuckness. So you will be mastering procrastination and stuckness. And anybody else who is going through procrastination or stuckness will end up being connected and aligned to hear you or talk to you. If you are in some kind of stuckness, there will be advice from a friend coming from over your phone and getting you up, telling you to get past those emotions, transmute that negative energy into life force energy, excitement. you guys will be getting all kinds of messages through your phone when it comes to what you should do to increase your material wealth or spiritual growth. Because there's going to be some days where there needs to be spiritual growth, and you'll run into all kinds of meditative mentors and hierophants telling you the benefit of saying no, restricting yourself, and resting, Aries. Then you will be put around motivating hierophants and giants talking about material wealth, Aries, so you can not stay stuck ever. So we got sorry. Oh, why does this feel like some kind of eviction? Okay, Aries. The unspoken apology and eternal regret. Somebody's sorry that they put you out, or they threatened to put you out, or threatened to leave. Okay, is what I'm getting for some of you guys. We got May next to that. I'm just getting overall when it comes to a past eviction, someone's sorry for what they did. They got you put out. I guess it could have been rules, HOA, a landlord, a neighbor. Okay, let's go ahead and move. Yeah, I see the parrot card here. Someone's shadow side. So be careful where you live, because if you live in too great a neighborhood, I'm getting a very, very segregated neighborhood that you once lived in or you live in now. Oh goodness. I'm getting neighborhoods with lots of segregation you should avoid. Or that's what happened with the past eviction. If you are moving again, I got again, specifically again. If you're moving again, don't move into a neighborhood that's too segregated. Okay, when it comes to any edge of the spectrum, like where it's basically dominated by just one race, it seems to give you a lot of problems, no matter what that town may be. Oh my goodness, I'm getting very overwhelmed. It says someone will gossip about all of your secrets. What's going on there? Let's go ahead and move forward. Okay. Mirror. And bread. Period of prosperity and abundance, Aries. Okay, this is wonderful. Let me tap in. Look at it. Seems like no matter how distinguished your appearance, people can see that you have money. Yeah. No matter, I don't know why it came out like that. It said no, it told me to say no matter how distinguished your appearance, it still looks like you have money, Aries. It's something here. Period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, I'm seeing a car. So you're either in your car, and people could tell, like, okay, why are people judging? People see, this is the thing. You know that people can judge how much money you have based off of how you dress or what you drive. That's why you change things up. You know people are watching and pocket watching. That's why you have multiple forms of income. Or you dress, to it's like you deflect, the wrong kind of attention off of you. You make sure to shop in certain neighborhoods, with reference, so that like nobody will really be able to catch up with what you have or don't have. They can think that you don't have anything, but really at home you have like this palace, you have, all of these collectibles, you have all these nice things and all this stuff, and people would never know unless they really got to know you. unless they really got inside your home. I feel like you always keep yourself very distinguished, but in a way where you can like basically go anywhere. I'm getting your natural hair, or wearing your hair natural or braided or dreaded, because you can go anywhere and you can get up, and it's very distinguishing. Something here about if it's the wrong neighborhood, then that will not be seen as a distinguishing trait. Somebody's thinking about that. So I'm either focused on people who have like interracial relationships, mixed families, or they're living in they're mixing up the neighborhood or something. I want to say a mixed neighborhood or interracial neighborhood, but I'm also getting like a very discriminative, segregated place. And you wondering if your child's beautiful natural hair or your beautiful natural hair can make it there. If you can make it in this community walking around with your hair like this, then maybe, just maybe, you can make it over here. Like that's the way, that's the zinger. Like that's how you're gonna see whether you should keep on kicking it in a certain populace or you should really kick the can over there. Okay, and you're gonna hear my stomach growling on and off, but I'm not hungry. It's so weird. That was the fifth one. All right, let's go ahead and look at the unknown near future. I'm so not. Unfinished business and purse. Look at that. Pay attention to your finances. I love how we're seeing bread, prosperity, purse. I see you doing well, better than most as well when it comes to your neighborhood or where you live. Just keeping it cool. It's really behind closed doors. I'm getting like a cool water tap energy. But yeah. Pay attention to your finances and uninvited guests. I had that card for Sagittarius. Unfinished business. It's not over. Back and forth and baggage. Oh God, who holds the purse strings? You. And the unknown near future, you got the bag. Whether this is some battle of the wheels in a relationship, family relationship, or even at work. Or when it comes to all the mamas and the papas in the neighborhood, you got the bag. It looks like you got the bag coming up. For some reason, that's coming through. Okay. And yes, welcome to my morning. When I don't have my tea, that's what it does. So, welcome. I don't even know how early it is. Anyway, this is real life. If you're really my friend, welcome. Yeah. Pay attention, because they are. I mean, this is such a beautiful, like, I love this purple and gold. That's very indicative of true, royal, regal, long money, old money. You got money in some way, in the way you get your income, because it's passive, because it's secure, because it's bigger, because it's heavily invested, because it's heavily protected, because it's heavily curated. It's like the way that you take care of things. Like, yeah. Also due to your connections, your bloodline, who you married, who married who. It's like the crown jewels as well. Looking at this guy here. Okay, Joe Schmo. Look, he's got some regal babies in there. All right. And it's just like really powerful angels too. You know, I'm getting a grandfather that's significant. Okay. I'm getting a dad that's significant. Like the way he had his kids. I'm specifically getting the way he had his girls. Okay. Maybe your father was a contractor, or he had oil. Some of you guys are coal mining daughters. Some of you guys are kin to oil typhoons or people who own land. There's somebody here who is doing this. You could be the father of a child, or the father of your child has or must have a mentality like this. Something about the land, something about farmland, something about fish, something about trout, something about dowries, something about refineries, something about breweries, things that can be everlasting, anchored, things that can be passed down. Oh man, you're going to love this. We got the victory card. That's my favorite tea leaf, y'all. victory in some endeavor, and taboo. Like, seriously. You are the generation that is going to create generational wealth with what you do and you're doing right now. I see you thinking on a master plan for that in October, Aries, which is wonderful. I'm also you're getting your babies into like modeling, something about that natural hair or something. But I'm also getting that you're known for your hair. Okay. It's giving big ram energy. Oh my goodness. Yep. What else do we have here? Flowers, happiness is the outcome, and hope. I got paint the town red and the town likes you. So, like, that's what happens by the end of the month. The whole town liking you, or a community or a city. Okay? Get in love, honey, when it comes to wherever you're from. I'm seeing local, native, as words pop across my head. Okay? So, that's what I got for you guys. That's what I got for you guys. Okay. Hello, Leo. Have a piece of chocolate with me. Okay. Leo. I didn't expect for it to be that damn good. Okay, anyway. You know, that's very symbolic of you guys' energy here. Have a piece of chocolate. Seriously. That's the kind of month it is. It's supposed to be a month where you are enjoying what comes to your senses. Smell, taste. You're going to love it. Like, I don't know why that's going to be so consuming to you. It's the fall. Like, I feel like whoever's watching this really likes fall. Really. I feel like whoever's watching this is like already fine when it comes to their ascended mental state. Like, you guys, I think that October is going to make you happy. It's definitely a change of energy for you. It is. Okay. So, Leo, October is trying to get you to leave the garden and the gate when it comes to being single. That is the news that's coming in. You need to feel comfortable being single before you attract the right person. Honey, I think the time is nigh. So there's improving health in this in October when it comes to you finding somebody you feel comfortable around. That's the mission. You need to feel comfortable with this person. You've already felt comfortable being single. Now you're about to attract the right person. One that you feel really comfortable around because you made sure to feel comfortable being single. Okay. We got some angel numbers that will be coming in to confirm that you're going to be walking away from singledom or a relationship. I'm getting 999 the most. You could get 555 and 333 as well. But if you've been manifesting love, you'll be seeing a lot of 1111 and 111. Okay. I'm getting that somebody here is thinking about taking their secret stash or their pennies or getting some money to take you out. We got a lot of news on the way. Yeah, it's coming. Look at all these birds. Okay, in the morning, somebody be looking for you in the morning, but you don't come out the house in the morning. Do you work in the afternoon or night? Because people are looking for you in the morning. But I'm also getting, like I said earlier, somebody wants to take you out. but they don't really have a lot of money with garden and the gate. Okay. Also, I'm getting you may find new love walking past a literal gate and lots of flowers. You could be standing at this place because you're waiting for something to open, or you're literally walking in transit. Feel me, okay? Try to tap in and remember and pay attention to your days and any settings that look like this, you guys, okay? It's a big focus on flowers. I'm seeing sunglasses as the mask, okay? Or somebody may have their hair as a mask, all right? Or they may kind of look away. But it's a lot of people that fancy you, okay? And you're going to have these bad days or whatever, or these days full of like anxiety before you do something big, and you're going to end up really being the prettiest flower in the gate. It's somewhere you're about to go where there's some like anxiety or trepidation, but you're really going to stand out is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I see you guys finding love or opportunity, or maybe even getting good news or getting paid. Some kind of news comes your way while you're standing or walking past a gate and lots of flowers. You can literally be standing next to like a sign or a centerpiece in a parking lot or a strip mall. Something as simple as that. And it's still the garden of the gate and the gate setting. You got a lot of good news coming in this month, Leo. You really do. It was something else that I was getting. There could be somebody here is like, they're not supposed to like you. They're not. But they're going to have a bad day, and they're going to step outside that gate. AKA, this person could be in a relationship or married, or this could be like a superior, and they want to step outside, you know what I'm saying, their job role. They don't even have to be a superior. They could just work somewhere. They would love to see you after 8. Okay? They want to come on the other side of that gate. They're tired of the gate holding them back. As to where they can't experience you, an interaction with you, a date with you, a conversation with you. Somebody wants to ask for your number. I'm also getting just love interest, random love interest. They ready to come out the gate, honey. They keep on seeing you, walking around, waiting around. They seeing you around. They seeing you a lot. And somebody about to come outside and talk to you, or they're about to walk up to you. Even if they don't say anything the first time, they plan on in October, this loving month, Libra season, Scorpio season. It's going to be the day you having a bad day too. And you just want to take your little pennies yourself. You want to go to the dollar store real quick. That's where somebody could be finding a lot of interest in you. You stand out. People could just be following you around because you just look beautiful. People could look at you like art. They just want to see you again. Like, what? Walk past me. You know, you guys are Leo, so I got to end up saying something that completely brings up you guys' confidence, ego. But, what's that perfume? Oh, I made it myself, Leo could say. Your hair, or where did you get those jeans from? Like, you know, stuff like that. Fragrance, hair, fashion. Maybe the reason people are following you, because look at how beautiful. Okay. Where's my selenite? Yeah, look at how beautiful. Also, selenite can help with bad meditation days, spiritual love. You guys' mask could be that you spend a lot of money on crystals or herbs or flowers or plants. You just can't help it. These may be some of the reasons why you go out. Oh my God, look at this. I have to go get this plant. And there goes Leo's morning. Oh my God, look at this. I gotta go get this. So you're on a voyage for some kind of antique or crystal or collectible or herb, or to go see a place that's full of flowers, or to take a nature walk. Maybe you just want to hide that you're having a bad day. Just go get something, Starbucks, or just take a walk. And you're going to end up walking into spiritual love. Okay? So I love that. Let's go ahead and see what else is here. We got full of hot air. You can do it. Follow through on what you said you would do. December. Are you guys getting a car or some kind of facelift or something regarding your face? I'm getting a dental procedure. Also, air, so something about air purifiers or fans. Or something about your hair. You can do it. Are you guys going to cut it, or are you guys going to grow it? Something here about color. Maybe something a child or you wants to experience coming out of the gate. It's very beautiful, but I'm going to try a new hairstyle, hair color. It's very beautiful inside the garden, but if you keep enjoying the same kind of beauty standards, then you'll never experience what's beyond. She's so taken by the beauty of the garden. She just loves seeing it every day. You almost don't want to see anything else, but that's where it can create the gate effect, where you don't look at anything else because you just love the same thing. So this could be regarding a move, car, career. It's some kind of fear or trepidation or anxiety or the unknown. It could just be unknown energy. Okay. This is the past. What's October giving us? You could be staying with someone with the second wave here. Plenty of material things. I feel like you need to be around someone who is young at heart but older. Someone who has been outside the gates. You may date somebody who is of the second wave ascension. And the second wave ascension, this is, I think, our generation. Let me see. Is it millennials or something? This is the second. Oh, okay. Let me go to the second one. Are you a part of the second wave of ascension people? They act like antennas of love and light, but they aren't always aware of this. There is nothing specific that they need to do other than just be them. Channeling positive energy is outstanding enough. The second wavers will have an easier time on this earth plane as the first wavers have paved the way for them. The second wavers are people magnets and are able to influence everyone around them just by the energy they emanate. They can affect whole crowds of people just by their mere presence. They will be in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, not always specifically these ages. Their main mission is to influence others through their positive energy, even though they may not want to be around people. They are here to help with the ascension of Earth's people. Many don't want to marry or have children because having children would create karma. They often isolate themselves because they can't handle being near people. Their mission really is to get out there in the community and be the light that they are. Well, you have to go get your things with plenty of material things. So, feeling trapped. And success, yay! There's always a way out of your difficulties. So this points me here. Okay, so let's say here we got careers in acting, we have assistant, hidden potential, and unknown. It's like, when it comes to the jobs that are like the most fun to you or the most easiest, it may be the jobs that don't give you the most money. But it's easy for you to do. It feels comfortable. And you're like, am I always going to have to, do these jobs or get money in this way? We got finding money, theft, save pennies, and secret stash. Do you have certain places that you go to that you don't want others to find out about? I think that you guys, wow, look at that. It's so pretty. A change for the better. With third wave, are these like the youngins? I think these are the youngins, y'all. I think. Yeah, these are your children. See, third waves are super brilliant, and some are in the process of forming organizations to help other children of the world. They are a gift to the world and will lead everyone to the new earth. Third wave are the new children who are born with their DNA already upgraded to a crystalline structure. They have everything they need, whereas the rest of us are having our DNA upgraded slowly so we can adapt to the new energies being beamed down on us. This is a very slow process as we couldn't physically handle being upgraded instantly. The energy beamed down from source is very strong and doesn't match the energy of the human body. Third waivers are the ones who will use their power, money, or connections to organize demonstrations or rallies to take on governments or big business who are influenced by darkness. The third waivers will be making them accountable for their actions. So this could either be your children or this could be you when you're around other people. Like you could be around people that are all positive, love, and light. And you want to talk about demonstrations, rallies, the government. You want to talk about, the world where it is today. And you may have some kind of podcast or business or organization or rally yourself in some kind of way. You are vocal. And you rather do that than to have a whole bunch of money or something like that. The rise of the divine feminine. Hell yeah. Okay, this is the children. Okay, so some of you guys had kids by the right people, okay, for whatever reason. And you don't have to worry about the same things that other people have to worry about, even when it comes to you being a third waiver, if that's you. It's just some things you just will never have to worry about. You will never have to see what's beyond that damn gate if you don't want to, because there are people that worked hard to make sure that you wouldn't have to. Or these are your children. They are never going to have to experience what's beyond that gate when it came to what the fuck you went through. They just never will. And that's the wish that's being granted. Nope, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay? When it comes to the things that your parents went through, or when it comes to what other people are going through in the world, you don't never have to worry about going through that. You don't have to worry about it. You just are ready for it. You're not going to have these people's problems. Is what I'm getting. We got gaslighting. Recognize when your emotions are being played with and when you're being manipulated, especially when it comes to the news or what's going on, period. Know when you're being played with or manipulated when it comes to people trauma dumping people making videos, sharing posts, sharing stories with you about what they're going through. And you have to think, is it them? Was it their environment? Or was it their family that has them saying this to me? Even if they're not sharing the story, it could be just how they're treating you. If you're looking for a job or a new place to live, or you're negotiating, you're going to be looking at the person's age. And you're going to be assuming how they may treat you. Then you're going to be looking at their walk of life. And you're going to be like, well, I know how this may go. Because if you're looking at things that way, you feel like, of course, they're looking at things that way. And you're like, oh, my goodness, well, here I am. You know, the mask is off. You get to see how I really look, whether this is online dating or you appearing physically after submitting a resume or application or calling somebody. We are finally in front of each other, trying to get this apartment, trying to get this job, or trying to close out this sale at this market in this neighborhood I'm in. And I'm here. Now, how are you going to react today? Says Leo. Am I going to get, gaslit, rejected, however I'm treated? I know why. Whatever I'm told as the outcome, I probably am I know why. And it doesn't matter what color you are watching this. You're feeling this way. You got that in your spirit, that umph in you. Okay. Let's see what's going on now, baby. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Like, yeah, you're like, I know. And these could be past experiences that keep you in the gate and not exploring the garden again. Because you remember last time you tried to do a job hire, a negotiation, an approval, you were kind of given a certain kind of treatment, even by your own people, or not. People that are in your peer group or not. And you just remember, because it's like you're about to do something. The body is preparing itself to do something. It's preparing itself to go out the gate. And you guys have this like montage of all of these times that you experienced gaslighting or some kind of discrimination, feeling trapped, feeling like it was going to be a no, all that kind of stuff. Be it due to how many children you had, be it due to you being not married, be it due to you being a single or not, or having children or not having children. Oh, I'm going to go into this place. I don't have any children and I'm not married. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to go well. I'm around a bunch of first waivers or second waivers or third waivers. Well, we got aging well. Aging is not a disease. We should not be able to grow. We should be able to grow old and be healthy. God damn it. We should. Okay. And here's this older person right here. Fair man is usually an older person. It's usually a male that has blonde, gray, or white hair. He could be of any complexion. He could be fair skinned or not. He can be fair-skinned, but not have light hair. Okay? Either way, it's somebody who is either fair-skinned or has blonde, gray, or white hair, you guys. And this is the outcome. This is the person that's going to help you get out the gate. This can end up being some guy that comes across your device as a hierophant, a hermit, a teacher, a messenger in some kind of way, to help you get out the gate. It's like some kind of motivational speaker or something, okay? And they're coming up as a first waiver. Yin and yang. And things are finally looking up as the wrap up. The worst is behind you, so look forward to a much happier life. Balance work with scheduled rest and relaxation. And the first waivers are the starseeds, the the way showers leading to the way showers, not showers, the way showers leading this ascension. So they paved the way. So that's probably why they want some kind of like acknowledgement from you, because they paved the way. Or some people are going to be acknowledging you because you paved the way. You could be a first waver when it comes to something that you literally doing, when it comes to a career. You could have been the first person to really show that you can make it in acting, being an assistant, having hidden potential, or some unknown career. You made it as to where you kicked the door open for other people. That's how you're being seen in October, Leo. You're being seen as a fair man, literally, subjectively, and seen as a fair woman, literally and subjectively. Okay? Wow, that's wonderful. You are aging well, or something aged well when it comes to whatever you do when it comes to news and media, or packaging, or letters. Whatever this success is, you're now at the point where you get to have plenty of material things. You get to balance your schedule the way that you want. Okay, things are finally looking up for you. You've been doing something possibly a long time. So the wish is granted as to where, oh, you guys got a change for the better earlier. Okay, if you guys have been having to hit this up, your secret stash, at least you were taught. You could be around someone who is teaching you how to do this, or you're going through a time where you have to learn this because it's something that needs to be passed on, or you're glad you learned this because you're using it now, and you could have learned this from someone. Okay, a first waiver, a second waiver, something like that. But I do see you guys getting love in a very beautiful place. Okay. A very beautiful place. I feel like this person may live with their family though, or they may have a girlfriend, baby mama, a wife, like I said, and they want to step out the garden and the gate. Okay. And they want to come talk to you. This person is meant to be your person. There's a spiritual relationship that you currently have with this person, but you guys are probably going to move forward together. All right? It's going to be very short that they're still in this relationship or marriage. Or if you guys have gotten with an older man or older woman, they're going to be passing soon. Or if you live with an older man or older woman, familial, they're going to be passing soon. And you end up inheriting. Or this person that you meet will be the person that you marry. Are they somebody who comes with any kind of dowry? Or would it be best for you to just stay in your fucking garden and gate? With what I have, would it be worth me moving out into your place or marrying you or something? Or not? I'm also getting like, seriously, you guys could just currently be living in a certain situation, like literally off of like online dating or Craigslist or something like that, or a roommate situation, some of you. And that person wants to give you a precious gift. They do. Look out for this in July. This person feels like they're not going to be here too much longer. They're getting something underway. Or they decided to be in a relationship with you because they didn't think they were going to be here too much longer. It's almost like a movie where somebody is very young, but they have some kind of like illness or something that they inherited. and they knew they weren't going to be here too much longer. This person could have already passed. I'm also getting what's keeping somebody from actually talking to you is the fact that they don't really have a lot of money. They live with their family. Okay. But it's a lot of family over there. I mean, I got first, second, and third waivers. Okay. You don't have to have a lot of money if we got all of this, you know. This is beautiful. Look at the way she's even looking. Both of these women look very pleased. And this can even represent someone coming into your life, period. They look very pleased with your life. They're like, this is fine. You didn't want to let anybody into your life because you have this going on. This is fine. So, however that resonates, okay? All right, Leos. That's your general reading. Do I have any kind of angel message here for you? We have wait when it comes to whatever that means, okay? We got wait. Remain positive. Take what resonates. I'm just going to be flying through these, okay? A year from now, ask your angels. Yes. Peaceful resolution. Big happy changes. Trust. In the near future, listen to your intuition. Look for a sign and romance. There is a romantic opportunity here, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching Fire Signs. I'll talk to you guys on the next one, in the next one, what have you. Don't forget to show your love by either liking, subscribing, or hyping the video. And I'll see you on the other one, beloved. Bye.